Cranberries have been in Wisconsin for a long time. They're actually a native fruit to North America. This is the perfect climate for cranberries, and Wisconsin is the #1 producer of cranberries in the world.
Cranberries are found here naturally. In the surrounding support land, you can find Avicennia moxococcus and macrocarpon all over the place. Originally, when the industry started, there was just gathering of what Mother Nature provided. It was discovered that if you dug a ditch and actually provided some drainage, that you could increase yields. And it was also discovered that if you flooded up and encased the vines in ice in the winter, you would have a much better survival rate for the cranberries due to our extreme cold and wind during the winter. So that's really how cultivation of the crop began, from just native gathering to impounding cranberry beds, ditching them, and creating a cranberry marsh.
Cranberries do not grow in water. They grow near water. And so we mimic ideal conditions to grow these plants where you would find cranberries growing in nature, which are in swamps and on sphagnum moss hummocks that are suspended just above the water table.
It started in central Wisconsin, in the Berlin area, and then it moved towards the Tomah, Wisconsin Rapids area. Starting in about 1870, 1880, there was some major expansion. That area of the state was Glacial Lake, Wisconsin, and had all the prerequisites that you need for good cranberry production, and that's water and sand and a good peat acidic soil.
So our farm was founded by my great-great-grandfather, Sherman Whittlesey, in 1871. So we are over 150 years old as a family farm. I'm the 5th generation to farm this land. We have currently 140 acres of cranberry vines that we harvest. When Sherman settled this farm, there were no cranberry beds. He had to cultivate them out of the natural cranberries that were growing on this property. These are the original deeds for our farm back in 1871. So part of the lore of these deeds being purchased from the state in Madison is my great-great-grandfather decided he was really interested in this property, and he also knew of other people that were interested in it. So he had heard that there were some communication going down to Madison via telegram. He decided to get on a horse and ride down, and he beat the telegram down there. Supposedly the telegram arrived the next day. So just by the speed of his horse, we are the people that got to settle this land.
Here in northern Wisconsin, after the Second World War, veterans with connections came back and looked at northern Wisconsin with our lakes and with our wetlands as the land of opportunity for expansion. So most of the cranberry marshes in this part of the state originate from the late 1940s.
Manitou's Cranberry is currently 186 acres, started in the mid-1940s right after World War II. Manitou's Waters is in north central Wisconsin. In the beginning, when my grandparents first acquired this land and started building it, there was not a road here, there was not a bridge across the river to get to the farm, there was not power lines, there was not anything, and so they had to build all those things. And this has been a successful venture now here for 75 years. We have a lot to be proud of.